I choose truth over people pleasing.
Hello to the graceful and justice-seeking souls of Libra. You are here because the scales within you have been tipped in one direction for far too long. You have spent years as the mediator, the healer, the one who keeps the surface of the water still, even when a storm is raging beneath. But Libra, look into the mirror and be honest with yourself. The price of that silence was too high. You stayed quiet when they crossed your boundaries. You smiled when they undervalued your worth in business and the economy. You maintained peace while your own spirit was fracturing. The world of 2026 has no room for masks of harmony anymore. It demands the raw truth. Before we strip away this mask, I ask you to make a declaration. Go to the comments and write, "I choose truth over people-pleasing." Let the universe know you are done being in debt to yourself. The universe of Libra is governed by the law of eternal justice. This law states that a false balance is a spiritual lie. In today's economy, your silence is not modesty, it is an undervaluation. When you don't speak up for what you deserve, the market assumes you are satisfied with crumbs. But this April, the scales are beginning to self-correct. The universe is auditing your silence, and the results are finally coming in. In this volatile market, Libras are often the hardest workers but the most hesitant negotiators. You stayed silent while colleagues were promoted over you, while partners squeezed your prices, or while your ideas were borrowed without credit. The price you paid wasn't just money, it was your self-confidence. Your silence inadvertently created a vacuum for opportunists to exploit. Justice begins with self-pricing. Don't wait for others to bring the scales to you. You are the one holding them. Libras often fear conflict so much that they accept living in fake peace. You kept quiet to make others comfortable, but the price was your own energetic depletion. I once knew a Libra who stayed silent in a toxic business partnership for 3 years just to save face. They lost everything before they realized silence protects nothing. It only feeds betrayal. Don't wait until you are empty-handed to finally find your voice. The secret is this: the world treats you exactly how you treat yourself. When you remain silent in the face of injustice, the world accepts that as your standard. The shift this April isn't coming from others changing, it's coming from your decision to shatter the silence. Why are you so afraid to speak? Because your primal fear is rejection. You fear that if you are no longer easygoing, you will no longer be loved. But look at the reality of the 2026 market and human psychology. The most respected individuals are not the most agreeable. They are the ones with the clearest boundaries. Your silence has been a psychological debt that you've been paying high interest on with your own happiness. It's time to settle the account. Libra, the scales are back in your hands. Speaking up doesn't mean starting a war. It means restoring order. This April, an opportunity to reclaim what belongs to you will appear. It might be a contract renegotiation, a confession in a relationship, or simply the moment you finally say no to an unreasonable demand. When you break the silence, You will find that economic and emotional resources that were blocked for years will finally start flowing toward you. The price of your silence was too high, but the lesson it taught you is priceless. You were not born to please the whole world. You were born to bring balance, starting with your own life. If you are ready to take off the mask and demand justice for yourself, hit like and share this video. Write down, "My justice begins today." Subscribe to join our journey of rebalancing. I will see you where the truth resides.